Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today. I hope you're all well. I hope you've all survived Christmas Day and Santa got it right at your house, as I always say. I don't know about you. Here it wasn't a bad day. It was hot and humid. We had a huge storm on Christmas Eve, lots of rain. But by the evening, we'd got friends round for dinner in the evening, and it was beautiful. We managed to sit outside for part of the evening, which was lovely, really nice. I hope you enjoyed your day. I hope if you had family close by, you could spend it with them, or if not, friends. Okay, so we're back with Dephemerember. Prompt number 26 is forgotten snacks. I honestly don't know. I pulled up all sorts. I mean, snacks, I'm thinking food, easy eats, that kind of thing. I've got little Effie's here that I need to try and use up. Move my list to there. And here's Effie. I keep saying she. He is very keen to see what I do for this prompt. So I'm just going to stand him there so he doesn't get in the way. Well, when I say in the way, I mean that, he doesn't fall foul of bottles of glue and inks and so forth. All right, so that's my folder. And I think I'm going to work on the reverse of this page. So I have a nice clear page there. And I've just pulled up some bits and bobs. This is a bag. Obviously it's had cutlery or something in. It actually came to me from a friend of mine who'd been over to Asia on holiday. She brought back all sorts of bits of paper. One of them was this. So to me, it's snack related, so that's there. Here's another snack related thing. This is a little wafer biscuit. It's an Aldi favourite in our house. Again, snacky, strawberries, bananas, carrots, snack related there. Here's another opened up cutlery pack, I'd say. So I'm going to use that. Now my very favourite snack would be hula hoops. And I know I've used this before for this kind of prompt. They are my favourites. You can't buy them here. You can order them and pay an extortionate price for them. But, in the UK, so I'm assuming in Europe too, they're readily available. And I like these original ones, but I mean, you can now get them in all flavours, of course. But yeah, they are my favourite, and I only get them occasionally. My sister-in-law brought some over when she came over a couple of years ago. Yeah, so that's really my favourite snack. I've also got this, which of course is another, it's a biscuit, we would call it. You might call it a cookie. It is a chocolate digestive, and yum, it is nice. And we hadn't used to be able to get them here, but they are now a bit more readily available. So we do buy them if we see them. So I may well use some of this. I'm thinking of just doing a basic collage over a page. I'm not sure quite what else to do, but bear with me. It might grow as I get into it. This time of year, there always seems to be so much food around. We go berserk, don't we? I mean, the shops were crazy in town. We shopped. Our last shop was the day before Christmas Eve. And it was crazy in there. And yet everywhere's going to be open on Boxing Day. It never ceases to amaze me. And my husband's waiting to see if on Boxing Day they've got the Easter favourites out, which is hot cross buns. That'll be the next thing. He always laughs and says, oh my God, let's see how quickly they can get those on the shelf. Right. So yeah, we tend to go berserk, don't we? I must admit, this year, because, you know, apart from some friends around and whatever, we didn't have people staying. I was a bit more careful about what I purchased because I hate waste, and so I was being very mindful. And you know, you hear such horror stories, people without, and you know, you just think, oh God, we don't need all this stuff. We eat it. And I do remember, you know, growing up as a kid, Christmases, I mean, they were lovely. It was in the UK, and Christmas was when you got all the beautiful fruits. You know, you'd have tangerines and all kinds, only available at Christmas. Or perhaps not just that they were only available, but more that, you know, they were special. So that was when you had your special things, Christmas. Oh, I was thinking it was going to tuck behind there. What if I could do that? Would that work? Let's have a try. Yes, so, you know, we used to have, and there were always sweets, dishes of candies around, things like that, which during the year, you know, they weren't so many. You got your pocket money, and, you know, if that could last you for sweeties, you were doing quite well. Either that, or you enjoyed them for a day, and then the rest of the week you were waiting for pocket money day again. But yeah, nowadays, you know, there is so much available all the time that nothing seems special anymore. I'm sounding my age, aren't I? Sounds awful. I laugh with my husband and say, gosh, you know, sound like our parents. Never mind. So yeah, so I was a bit careful this year, a bit more mindful. Might cut that top off. Still plenty around. I mean, you know, sure I don't have to shop other than for milk and possibly bread for a while. I'm thinking something like this. Let's trim this down. Lose part of this, aren't I? Yes, so did Santa bring you anything exciting? I was laughing with friends because we seem to get more fun out of the Secret Santa presents, you know, the funny presents that you buy for people as a Secret Santa. Much more than, you know, when you were a kid and, oh, you know, you had to have a bike or something. Don't know how to do this. Maybe that way around. Yeah, my friend showed a video of her on Christmas morning with still in a nightdress, I think, but she had these tights on with like chicken legs down the centre, and she was wandering around doing the chicken dance. Well, we thought that was hilarious. I mean, she's a bit of a nutter. Bit of a nutcase. But, yeah, that was a Secret Santa present. Okay. Perhaps we don't need all of this. Let's just have the bottom end. Maybe something like this. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick these down like so, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this quite, if I'll use it at all. I might just make this a decorated page. What do you think? And just add something like that. Maybe add a splash of colour. Don't know. Start gluing down and then I can make up my mind. So I've got to remember how I've done this now, haven't I? Okay, that and that and that. That. Okay. There's only a couple more pages for this challenge to go, and yeah, I have found the last ones a bit challenging, but you know, I guess really that's the way it should be. Get your brain working. I'm already thinking about Junk Journal January, which starts very soon. I've got something of a journal ready for it, but I might share a video on that because I've started sorting out bits and bobs to use. I thought perhaps this time, for a change, I would try and be a bit organised and get papers, bits out and ready. I mean, I'm not saying that I will have everything ready, but it'd be quite nice to have a few bits sorted rather than having to, you know, rummage, which takes up an awful lot of time. So I sat with my scrapbooks on my knee, going through bits and bobs. And actually I was sitting in bed at the time. So my husband thinks I've gone quite crazy. But I've managed to sort out quite a few bits, so hopefully yeah, this one's next. But yeah, hopefully that one won't be too bad, and I'm also hoping to do quick posts. You know, they don't need to take hours, because I'd like to do other things as well, and it's a bit difficult when the challenge is every day. But I thought it could well be that I post a couple of times a week for Junk Journal January rather than every day, and that way I'll get to do other things. I'm hoping next year to do a recycle a book. I've tried it before, turning a book into a journal using the pages. So I'd kind of like to have a go at that. And I've also... Okay, my camera stopped there. I've got a different memory card in and it was full. There were a lot of photos on this one. So I've had to fiddle around. I'm not sure how much you missed, but basically my page is all set up. And what I've done is I've spritzed the page. Look at me, spritzing, my goodness. Not very good at it. So yeah, I've spritzed this page, and then I thought, okay, maybe what I'll do, I had 2 of these biscuit covers. So I might turn one into a pocket and put this down here. So I have stitched around it just to hold it in place. I probably should have stitched across the top, never mind. Now I'm going to, oh, it's still wet, okay. Just give that a moment. Let's just spread this down. I'm going to add some glue. Actually, I can add glue on this piece. And I'm going to go with my heavy duty glue to glue this piece down to form the pocket. And we'll see how we go with this. How successful I am. Because of course this is a plasticky paper, shiny. So we'll just see how it works. Glue along the bottom. Along here. And I've got to punch holes here, so one of the holes is going to go through that pocket. That's okay, that's fine. So I'm pushing it down, allowing a bit of space in the middle there. Okay. Give that a moment to dry, and then I thought I would add some of these little images. I'm going to add them scattered around the page. I just think they're fun. Need a bit more glue under there by the looks of things. Better. And the gold splatters coming off in my fingers. Oh dear. Now, hang on, how did I work this? I want one looking back this way. I've got another one looking that way. Let's have a look. I only did a few flipped, so I may not. Oh yeah, there's one. We'll have one sitting on the pocket looking that way. Why not? Okay, so that one needs inking. I'll ink around. And these can be glued down. And I'm just thinking about how big that pocket is and what we can put in there. It just needs a journal card of some description. And I might just use one of my Project Life cards. I want to try and use up some of my bits next year. Try not to lash out on new stuff before some of the existing odds and ends have been used. It's very easy to go out and shop, isn't it? There we go, one there, one up here. I was also thinking I might attempt a day or one video a week, possibly. I'm going to cover hula hoops there, aren't I? Let's put him down there. That's okay. One video a week where I'm literally using scraps, no digitals, which will be quite hard for me because I do use digitals. I didn't realise I depend on them, and I think, you know, it's quite easy just to pick a digital that matches a theme. Background papers and such, very easy because the girls make such beautiful papers. So I'm thinking it might be good to challenge myself not to do that. So watch this space. It may or it may not happen. Okay, pop him there. So there we go. There's my pocket attached to the page. Now I'm just going to go and see if I can find something to pop in that pocket. Won't be a moment. Okay, I've got 3 packs here. One is literally just a graph piece. Perfect tape. I like that one actually. I put that one out and thought that was quite nice. But I actually do like that. And if it will fit in there, that could very easily be the piece. And will we put another Effie on there? What do you reckon? These I think are all Christmas. Yeah, they are. I mean, I could use them, but I actually quite like that one. Let's just flick through. Not bad, actually, there's more in here. Yeah, I'd forgotten about this pack. Because these have got this fold, I should have stitched that. Would have made it a lot easier to get a little card in there. What do you think that one? What do you think about that? It's that one. I think actually that's quite dark. I don't mind that one. Holiday Memories. A bit samey. I think I like that one. Yeah, let's use that one. Ooh, there's one last one in the box. Travel, it's the only thing. Travel is the only thing you buy that makes you richer. See, I'm keen to use these up, can't you? Perhaps. Yes, got to do it. Let's add little Effie down here. Standing underneath, she's looking out. Should be looking the other way. like one more looking the other way? No, 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 no. There. Perfect. All right, ink her up. Ink him up. Poor Effie. Yep. Perfect. And that's it. That's another prompt completed. And actually, I wasn't looking forward to this one, but I'm not too disappointed. I think, you know, it kind of fits the bill. Kind of, sort of. There we go. Pop that in there. And that will fit. That's come out of this pocket. And that fits in here. Oh, I've got to do some holes. Hang on. Make a couple of holes in there. One. Take that out for a moment. There we go. That back on the page. Did I not line that up very well? Better. Flip that over. And there we go. Oh, come on now. Don't do this to me. Okay, so there we go. I did have to snip a little bit off the side of this card because of that hole there, but it does slip in now quite easily. All right, so that's the little journal card, and this page has 4 F's. All right, so my prompt for forgotten snacks is complete. And really, forgotten snacks, I mean, most of these are available. I would say these come under the category more of favourite snacks. Anyway, that's it. I hope you have fun with this prompt. I'm very keen to see what people do. And onwards. The next one is spaghetti box window. Oh gosh.